JoJo in these streets.
Bob Whitfield just walked in the door, too.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Ah.
And we have Erica from Black Rodeo here.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Hello.
We have everybody here. And we have the White House correspondent here.
Shropshire on that.
And we have #1
Come
chef
share with me,
in the
Clarence.
country, Chef Clarence.
Oh, yeah.
Chef Clarence, Bob Whitfield. We got Eric from is it Bill Pickett Rodeo?
Bob
Pickett Invitational
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
Oh, so how is it riding those horses?
Yeah, black people don't
I'm
rodeo.
gonna take this
We do
horse and
rodeo.
Oh, we do?
Black people
Absolutely.
go rodeo?
We go on that Old Town Road every single day.
Oh, for real?
yes, she's an official cowgirl.
Oh, snap.
I'm a ride
Yes.
on cowgirl.
Oh, see, I'm not used to this. I'm a Buckeye, you know what I'm saying, from the Buckeye State, and we don't do no rodeo way up there in Ohio. So.
Really?
Yeah,
In
so
Ohio?
break it down to me.
Okay, Black Rodeo has been around for several years, and I'm a third-generation cowgirl, so it's a big part of my life. Every day, every waking moment.
So every day you see horses.
Every day, I look out my window, and the first thing I see is my horse.
Oh, what's his name?
We have Tequila,
Okay.
we have Cloud, and we have Shadow.
Wow. Did you guys name the goats too?
No, we did not.
They got
name the
goats
yet.
on the farm, y'all.
What?
Do you remember that? You remember that horse from The Godfather? Oh no, I'm sorry, that's a different subject. Never mind.
Oh.
Hey.
So wait a minute. Did you guys invite Lil Nas X to come out to the farm?
No, we didn't, but that probably should be on our top agenda. because
Okay, what we gotta make that happen.
We have to make that happen.
And this is why Erica will be junior PR for Jonah PR firm until she graduates from gets her degree in marketing and PR.
Oh, you trying to get
She's joining the team. And I'm going to teach her how to get Lil Nas X and his crew out to the ranch farm in Conyers, Georgia. We're going to make that happen in the next 30 days.
That's what's up.
Say it won't.
Oh, let's make it happen then.
That's
Okay,
what's up.
we
That's what's
will.
up.
Now, Bob, can you explain your tardiness?
You know what happened last night.
Oh.
All right.
So last night, after we could not get into the Creekside High School football game,
Y'all just went to the car, the back seat, huh?
no, we went to the Old Town Road in Tyrone, Georgia, pizza bar,
Right.
and Bob was karaokeing last night.
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
What
And he
is that?
sang the song Roxanne.
From the police?
Yes.
Roxanne,
Oh my God.
you don't have to put on a red light.
Okay.
Or that red shirt Terry got on.
Hey, what's your favorite karaoke, by the way?
Oh, I did Taylor Dane. Tell It to My Heart.
Oh yeah.
That is my song. I feel the night explode
I mean.
when we're together.
Oh, that's what's up. And what's your favorite?
Oh, I don't sing. I can't sing. I got that.
Well,
I can't
they
sing.
They can't either.
Oh, yeah. We can't
I mean,
say
what's your thought? Just because they karaoke, but don't mean they can sing. I sing
I
George.
hate when
I
real
sing.
singers sing at karaoke.
Right. I sing George Michael's "Careless Whisper."
Careless
Dance
whisper.
again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Guilty
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, guilty feet.
Your honest feet don't have any rhythm.
Clarence,
His
shut that-
guilt-free
Hey,
feet
what-
don't have no rhythm.
Clarence, what's your favorite?
Hey, my
karaoke?
favorite one is
Right.
smile in your face, only one trying to take your place.
Okay, that's what's up.
Backstabber.
Okay,
See,
that's
none
what's
of us can sing, girl.
Hell no, I
So
can't
you gotta
sing
get
for
you a
nothing anywhere
karaoke
else.
song.
Clarence
We
did
got
the Creole version of
That's,
it.
that's
Creole,
part
yeah.
2 of the PR initiation fee
Yeah.
is you have to have a karaoke
Right,
song.
that's-
That's me a karaoke song.
Right,
Because after a day of doing PR with these celebrities, you definitely gonna need some karaoke.
We can't sing. We can't sing. That's why we need to become equestrians.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ain't that right, huh?
That's absolutely correct.
So how does somebody who ain't never know nothing about horses? How do we get involved? First, well, let's talk about the rodeo.
Wait a minute. Is there a weight limit to the horse?
There is
If
not
Terry's
a weight
gonna,
limit.
okay, Terry, you're good.
See, you know what I'm saying? You know what? That's hate. That's hate. She's shadier than a maple tree, and she's throwing all kind of shade, just blocking out the
She
sun.
thought the horse was gonna buckle.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
The horse might buckle.
Oh, see, you know it too.
Oh.
I was trying to ask you about the rodeo, saying I might want to be a part of it or come. So, you know what I'm saying? Can you break it down to me about everything that's going to go on? You're going to have performances. You're going to have contests. Just let us know what's going on.
Are you talking about the Black Rodeo that comes here in August?
Yeah.
So it comes every first weekend in August, no matter what. It's always going to be that first weekend. After
We missed this.
You guys just missed it. It happened about 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was both Saturday and Sunday. The show sells out.
It's the one in Conyers?
Yes, right
Okay.
there by the Georgia International Horse Park.
Okay,
Right
okay.
there. Once you come off 138, it is absolutely amazing. Some people come there and they say, I've never seen that many black cowboys and cowgirls ever in my life because they're out there. They exist and people don't know about it. Black history is very deeply involved with rodeo. I mean, as me being a third generation cowgirl, I was raised in it. So somebody that comes out to a black rodeo, the first time ever, they're going to see the flag. The first thing they see is going to see the black flag come in. And that's something that we do traditionally at the beginning of every rodeo. We do all our flags, we honor our troops, and then you're going to see a bunch of horses, and you're going to see a lot going on. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you need to bow down. You know what I'm saying?
Bow
you know what I'm
down.
saying? I'm in the military. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Well, I'm a vet. I ain't in it now. Yeah, we good, dude.
Honorably discharged, too.
Dishonorably. I mean,
You
gotta add that to it.
Hey, honorably discharged, dishonorably performed.
Is that a real military card?
Yeah, it's a real military card, bro.
It got to be real if he's keeping it on the neck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I just came from the VA.
You got one of these?
Oh, yeah, Terry trying to get into all kind of places for free.
You ain't got one of these, do you?
Yeah,
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't got one.
Is that a real military card?
No, that's real.
Did you see this picture of
Mine
the
with the
three
VA.
generational
You always trying to
cowgirls?
hate on me, Clarence.
No.
Daryl be hating.
What I hating?
That's some good-looking cow women, huh?
Oh, yeah, they snazzy. I love the hats. I mean, my first experience riding a horse, grew up with a guy from college, from Shawnee, Oklahoma. So,
You know those
So they
Stanford
ride the little
graduates,
ponies.
that's what they do.
Black guy ride the horses. So we out there, I'm on the horse, and the guy was saying like, yo, that horse is in love with that other horse. So he was trying to like make his move. So the female horse kind of went ahead on the trail, and then my horse, so I was riding, was the male. He was looking for the female.
All right.
So he just took off, running full speed.
Okay.
Little horny, I guess. But I never rode a horse, so now I'm in a full gallop, holding on, and I got a horny horse.
Well, I mean, no.
So
See,
what should he have done? Like, how should he have taken the reins to get the horse
You
to
do
do
not
it?
yank the reins. That's the first thing you don't.
And everybody does that, huh?
Everybody does it. I don't get it. That yank back, that's like somebody pulling your arm back when you're doing, like, walking full speed.
And does it make the horse just buck and go
It
crazy?
makes the horse get a little startled, depending on the horse. I don't know what's, like, training your horse.
So how
has.
could he have controlled the situation?
You have to use your legs. Riding horse is all about leg control.
Really?
Leg control with the reins.
Yeah, you should know about that. Your legs all.
What do you say? Shaded in the maple.
Right.
You know I had to get her back.
Okay.
But I don't like Bob's term of horny. This is mating season. This is a natural process for the horse, Bob.
Yeah, he made it sound like something that was just
Right, that was dirty and
detestable.
nasty. Yeah, it was just mating
Well,
season.
it ain't like the horse gave me a heads up that he's trying to get his freak on. I would have gave him some privacy.
Right.
You should have told me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
He should have let you know, hey man, I'm about to go off and get with this chick.
Oh, that's
Right.
funny.
His mare, right?
Right.
Well, speaking of horses and going off and getting with chicks and whatnot,
R. Kelly?
Jay-Z
Oh,
went
okay.
off with the NFL. He could have gave Jermaine some kind of warning or some kind of heads up. Do you think that if he would have given Jay-Z a heads up and he told people, I'm going to do these little parties, but next year I'll probably have a big surprise for you guys, or we're going to make a big announcement and we're going to take this thing to a different level?
Well, first of all, you can only tell a certain amount of people. There's a lot of leaks. Look what happened with Brian Michael Cox and Funkmaster Flex. They were not supposed to tell that information. So
Ryan said he was a little inebriated when he...
Inebriated, not
You mixed two different terms.
That's that LA Unified School District. See, back in the
Nah,
day,
I
they
went to LA
wasn't that
Unified
great.
School District. That was a portmanteau. We were talking horny horses.
Okay, that was that Don King raising.
Right. Don King from my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh yeah, see, that's why I said
He's a Buckeye, and that's how we do things. In the
that
Buckeye
was from
State.
the lubrication of the
Right.
medication.
Right, but he wasn't supposed to say that. He broke the man code, and so that's why Jay-Z knew that. Plus, what Damon Dash says has some relevance into it. Where he said, Damon Dash said, everybody know Jay-Z ain't.
So basically, do you guys think Jay-Z's just out for self and securing the bag alone?
I just think that you don't become a billionaire by you do certain
By
ways.
sharing.
Yeah. So telling people in advance, they would have blown it. Like people like Brian Michael Cox would have told people in advance before it was needed to be told.
Right.
And you don't do that in business. So Jay-Z knows he can't tell. He can only tell a certain amount of people. So that's what happened.
What happens that we fail to realize is the NFL is their own little unique being.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. In addition to Stanford, Bob played in the NFL. So break it down.
So the types of barriers to entry, you have to qualify to be amongst the NFL. This is why when Colin Kaepernick took the knee, which Jay-Z's talking about, we're no longer kneeling, is why Trump took such big offense to lambaste it so widely, just because they did not allow Trump to get in the NFL.
Correct. Yeah.
So the league blocked him.
No wonder he had nothing to say about it.
He wanted to be an owner.
Yeah,
they was like, no.
I remember that early 1980s.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
when the XFL came out, right?
We had the New Jersey Generals.
Yes.
It was USFL.
Yeah, the USFL.
So it's one of those things that if they're choosing who they want in, just like Arthur Blank, owner of the Falcons, fell in love with Warwick Dunn and his philanthropy, and he offered him ownership in the team.
He did?
Yeah, so Warwick Dunn, most people don't know, Warwick Dunn is an owner in the Atlanta Falcons.
Whoa.
And he's
That's
not
why
a billionaire.
He's always there.
He's looking out for his
Is he
investment.
the token owner?
Now, there was other black owners around the league.
No,
Deron Cherry was an owner of Kansas City Chiefs, probably still is. He started a Budweiser brewery, and he was a former player. So what happens is, this is their thing. The league is their thing. So if they reaching out to people, like they didn't reach out to Jermaine Dupri and all them to control the halftime show that was in Atlanta, which created this uproar amongst the Atlanta fan base and Atlanta music scene, that why are you coming to Atlanta for the Super Bowl, but none of the Atlanta stars are doing the halftime show. And if you remember, there was a boycott plan, and then all of a sudden, all the Atlanta artists were outside the stadium performing and not on the big stage.
And not even during the Super Bowl weekday. They only performed during the week at free concerts. And you can only get so many ends if you are performing at a free concert. So they didn't get real money. They just got exposure mostly.
Right. Well, you got to remember, this is $1 billion organization. So they're going to get paid.
They're going to get paid, but they didn't get
the
real shine.
Highlights.
It wasn't televised like it would have been had it been Super Bowl halftime. They didn't get the Beyonce shine.
So this has been going on with the NFL and the halftime and its connection to urban media music since the Nipplegate thing with Janet Jackson.
So the Nipplegate, hilarious.
I love the
leave my
Nipplegate.
boo alone. Oh, I love Janet.
I love me some
ever
Janet
since good
Jackson.
time. So leave her alone.
You can love her all to death, but she showed her nipple on national TV.
Well,
and
boy showed his nipple at the NFL game that just passed, and there was no repercussion. Repercsion from it.
Who showed their nipple?
Maroon 5.
Yes.
He took his whole shirt off.
He had his whole shirt off.
Oh, gotcha.
I was offended. I actually was going to file part of the Me Too movement behind it because, Taylor Swift said I was able to.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z is...
he was showing
to Jay-Z's credit, he is an astute businessman that makes big business moves. When he bought Tidal for $50 million, sold it to, I think, Verizon or somebody for $250 million. This is the type of stuff that gets the attention. So when Puffy was saying, I want to buy Carolina Panthers, they didn't even consider Puffy into an ownership group.
Right.
So it's these type of things that says, Jay-Z is qualified as far as his business reputation to be an owner in the league, to be a part of it.
So do you think maybe JD's past bankruptcies and failed ventures didn't qualify him?
It's all about that cake.
Yeah, he ain't got no money.
I ain't saying he had no money. I'm saying it's all about the real
what do you consider
cakes.
money, though?
He broke.
What do you consider broke?
I'm broke.
I'm quite sure he's
JD is not broke when he got work on TV.
No,
JD got $3 million coming for Lifetime with the rap game.
Yeah, I'm being facetious.
He's not broke.
No, I'm being facetious. But he's not $1 billion. He ain't Jay-Z level.
Rich.
And he doesn't have Jay-Z's business acumen. Like
not Terry broke.
Jay. See, okay, here we go, hating again. I'm gonna go to my equestrian specialist so she can get my back. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna find yourself with a Godfather type of horse.
Horse head in your bed.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's just one of the things. Like Jay-Z's making moves, and if Jay-Z's gonna be the door opener for more blacks to be involved with, whether it's the league or with entertainment around the league, then I think people will going to be like, we're going to raise the flag with Jay-Z and allow him be the boss. Now, I don't know Jay-Z personally. I don't know if he's a good boss, bad boss. I don't even know if he's greedy looking out for the people. But I just know in history, he got with Beyonce It was first love, and then all of a sudden she signed to Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Daddy's out the picture.
Bye-bye, Daddy. Bye, Matthew.
Deuces, man.
And she stopped even talking to Matthew.
Yeah.
Well, that happens to a lot of artists. Remember, it happened to Michael Jackson. It happened to a lot of child artists. Once they become mature, they stop talking to their parents.
After all the hard work that they did.
No, because...
Now, when you blow up, are you going to stop talking to your mom and
Absolutely
grandma?
not. I can't get rid of them. There's no way I can avoid them for the rest of my life. Even
True.
If I try.
That's what they used to say. Beyonce used to say.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to get you in trouble.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So all I know is my grandmother said when you throw somebody down, you should also use that same hand and extend somebody and lift them back up.
The
so
same
now
person
that we
you
finish,
threw down? The same, or
no, not the same person. You just got to balance it out.
Yeah.
So now we're going to uprise Missy Elliott for the VMAs.
My girl.
She's getting the Michael Jackson
Video Vanguard Award, but this year they might not call it the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. They might take Michael Jackson's name off because of the Leaving Neverland controversy that exploded this year that paints him as a pedophile. So
the one that they had them delete and take down.
Yeah.
They made Oprah backbite and take all of that down.
Yeah, the same one.
See, this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. So they're going to take Michael Jackson's name off of it. But let's go ahead and celebrate our girl Missy because she is a pioneer. She's a trailblazer, and her videos were the bomb. So this is a award that's overdue.
Yeah,
Missy,
I'm glad she's able to get her roses while she's still alive.
Let's ask our equestrian. Did you like Missy?
I absolutely love Missy.
I'm glad you didn't say who's Missy Elliott.
Sing a song by Missy Elliott.
Do you have a favorite video?
Yes, currently the one with Lizzo right now.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I just watched that last night. Now that is a dope song, and I'm glad that Missy got behind Lizzo because, you know, Missy was once a big girl. You know, she's lost a lot of weight.
I like him thick.
Oh, Terry.
I mean,
not according to that picture from Vegas last weekend.
Okay, see, there we go again.
I just don't like him of color either.
See, you put me out on the streets, them streets.
But back to Lizzo.
Okay.
She's a beautiful, talented, thick girl, but she embraces her thickness and flaunts it around. And Missy was right there, and the song is dope, and her just putting her on the map more like that. Lizzo's entire album is like the bomb.
No,
it is all body positive, woman positive. It's all encouraging music.
Just,
really
it reminds me of myself.
Okay.
Just an encouraging woman.
You do remind me of the other California people's Khloe Kardashian. She got that show about body type. What is that? Body shaming or no?
Oh yeah, no.
Revenge body.
Body shaming.
No, I am not. I'm giving Khloe Kardashian her props. I said Khloe, and I said the actual word Kardashian.
Right. Okay.
I said she got a show out. Did you ever see the show?
I'm personally not interested in that.
Missy is the one who had me start wearing sneakers with outfits until I came to Atlanta and I tried to get in the club and they were like, no. I was like, well, Missy Elliott, and they were looking at me like, yeah, what they got to you? But guess what? The guy was like, just go ahead and go on in. But Missy, what's that? Beat Me 911. All in My Girl.
No, what's that first one?
All in My Grill with Nicole Ray and Big Boy. Sock It To Me with the Brat.
No, what's that?
I'm Better featuring Lamb. Lose Control featuring Sierra and Fat Man Scoop. I think that's one of my favorite videos. Every make me lose control. You gonna make me lose control.
Oh, Get Your Freak On. That first video she did.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that was phenomenal. Yeah. It was groundbreaking. I'd never seen a video like that, and she's been groundbreaking throughout her entire career.
That was a sick video.
So she dropped a video last night at midnight. And by this morning, it already had 3.4 million hits, but it's called Throw It Back. And it's like a little bit of each one of her videos all combined.
Really?
And I thought that's brilliant in light of she's about to go to the VMAs for her to drop a video. Like, who does that right before the show? Mm-hmm. I've not seen an artist do that before.
That's the new thing now. There are no Tuesdays. You remember, I missed when we were children. And it would be Tuesdays when the albums would drop, music would drop. Right. We would go straight to the record store.
Right.
Them days are over. Now it's about, if you got something going on, attach it with something else. That's what Missy doing.
And that's what Snoop was saying, in his interview with The Breakfast Club, is one of the things about hip-hop is there were no rules. There are no guidelines in hip-hop. If you want to do it, like, okay, cool. It's not no way to lay it out or how to structure it. He was saying how they wanted Tupac to be bigger, and they liked Tupac, and he was like, it was his turn when they put out the California Love song, and they went ahead and based it around Tupac, and they was like, no, this is my little nephew, let's make it about him, and boom, there you have it. They do stuff, they rock to their own beat of their own drum.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that song was The Rain. Missy's first video.
I can't stand the rain.
Yeah.
And there you go,
It's
Bob.
my window.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that
Yeah.
video. I love that video to this very day. And it
Yeah.
came out way back, like almost 20 years ago.
Well,
But-
one of the things that you appreciate about Missy was imagery. She had great looks on the videos, the outfits, the clothes, the colors,
Yes.
the dancing arrangements.
Yes.
And it was from a pedigree that people forget. Missy started in a group. She was in the girls group. I think the group was called the Girls.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, and Timberland and the influence of Jodeci and all those cats, the Virginia Beach cats, that she really was a phenomenal writer, but because of how imagery worked, her sizing really pushed her behind the scenes at first.
Right, like Kelly Price.
It took a minute really for her to become the forefront because of the fact that the industry was jaded for, oh, we want the petite, pretty girl model types, whatever. And her talent, her perseverance, her excellent writing, and really the creative side of her is really what is being acknowledged in this Vanguard Award.
Yeah, and
Yes.
her personality, it's just, she's all around. Everything about her
And
was just so dope.
Yeah, I'm glad she overcame, the body image issues to really just come shine through. Think about the last 20 years without Missy and her writing and that visual and everything that Bob just talked about. I mean, she's phenomenal. I love her. This is overdue, and I'm glad she's getting her props, finally.
Finally.
Speaking of props, did y'all see the line coming in at Popeyes already?
Oh, Lord.
They need to
Oh,
stop.
my goodness.
You can't even
I
get
am
off
so
the exit.
Yeah.
freaking upset. I don't even want to taste the sandwich no more.
Why not?
Because
I
I sat
won't.
in line for 15 minutes, it didn't move, and then I was in Union City. Okay,
Union City for
that's
those
like
who are not
the
in
Watts
Atlanta.
of Georgia.
Yes.
And I knew, I'm like, you know what? It's these black workers in here. They're probably tired. It was the end of the day. They're in there sloppily throwing the sandwiches together. And with my fortune, they'll probably be, oh, we ran out of sandwiches. Oh, and if that would have happened to me, I would have been giving them that same energy when they wouldn't let me in that football game last night because it was sold out.
Well, let's ask our,
Oh, my God.
let's ask our question expert, which one does she prefer, Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? What?
I haven't given Popeyes a shot yet. I drove to 2 different spots and they were both sold out. So,
So why didn't you just thug it out?
thug it out with what? No sandwiches? What would be the purpose?
Oh, they were out?
They were out.
Oh,
Both
I
places were
thought
out.
you meant
Two,
that.
two different places.
Two
Wow.
different
Yeah, I
places.
went to one yesterday. It was out too.
See,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A has never
But
run out of
Chick-fil-A will never
chicken.
be out.
No. See, that's the difference.
That's you. Why
They
do
like
we
Jordans.
not do better?
I
They like
know.
Why
Jordans.
do we not
How do you
plan?
sell something and then run out at every freaking franchise? How
That's
do you-
like McDonald's when they had the new Sunday and then all the Sunday machines were broke.
That's like Clarence coming to talking about he gonna come bring some pancakes and he don't bring no pancakes.
But look, they're like Jordans. They only put out a limited edition.
Well, they
Yeah.
should
You
have
have
told
to
somebody
wait in the
that.
line for.
Yeah.
No, they should have told somebody that was
Hey,
going to be the case
I-
because that's ridiculous.
saw
Better to go to
Bob.
New Orleans to go get
I
your
thought I saw
Popeyes.
Bob, chewing down on one. You know what I'm saying? Have you tried it yet?
No, because I went to one and the line was so long. I was like, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like it because they didn't put big commercials on TV to say, "Hey, we got chicken." It was all a little social media play.
Right.
So I left the Popeyes and went to Burger King to try the Impossible Burger because of the fact that I seen all
Right.
the Burger King commercials.
Right.
And Burger King bought all the meat to stock their restaurants from the Impossible Burger manufacturer. So other chains, maybe the Slutty Vegan, may be limited with the amount of Impossible Burgers they can sell because of Burger King. So I
Oh,
said,
is that why they came out with a chicken sandwich? The Slutty Vegan has come out with a special chicken sandwich.
Real chicken?
Yes.
no, it's fake
No.
chicken.
Oh, it's
'cause
fake chicken?
It's vegan.
Yeah, it's vegan chicken.
But you know what? Everybody wants the burgers. I don't like that. You should stand firm in your word, stand firm in your product. Now they're going to jump to the chicken sandwich because everybody is on this chicken rant.
It's because it's relevant.
Yeah.
I'm just so sick of that. Everything is like that. We were all Jussie Smollett until Wendy filed for divorce.
Never Jussie Smollett.
No,
Never
I
Jussie
mean
Smollett,
paying attention to what he was doing. Everybody wanted to keep track of the case. Then Wendy
I never
Williams
wanted to care about the case.
filed
It
for
was a dumb
divorce.
case.
Then
It was a dumb
everybody
case.
ran over there wondering about Wendy and her divorce. Then ASAP Rocky
Ain't nobody
went
really
to
cared about her
freaking
divorce.
Sweden.
And
And
then
then,
No, yeah, you're right. And then they went back to R. Kelly now that the ASAP thing is over. They
Well,
went back to R.
ASAP
Kelly.
thing is back in the press
Yeah.
because of the fact he didn't say thank you, Mr. Trump.
Yep.
for
Oh,
having
yeah,
out of
he getting
prison.
a beat down.
it's crazy.
they said he went ghost. He was not taking any of the phone calls because actually part of his deal with the two black guys that are representing for Trump was for him to say thank you when he got out. And ever since he got out, they can't get him on the phone.
Doing it all for clout.
His representatives.
Yeah, Clump is trying to, Clump. Yeah, that's the right word. Trump is trying to take credit for something he had nothing to do with.
Mhm.
Like he lied and told everybody that he got those UCLA players out of China when they robbed LeVar Ball's son.
Right.
And it comes out later that he had nothing to do with it. They were going to let the players go anyway.
But wait a minute.
So here comes Trump again.
For the fact that A$AP Rocky won't apologize, now they're going back to, remember, A$AP Rocky was the same one. Like, why should we have expected him to apologize? The thing is, the two guys that are under the Trump administration that were making the phone calls and doing all the legal work were black. So he's like, no, you guys were just trying to use me for Trump's spot. It doesn't matter. You were over there crying in prison in Sweden, no way to
Under
get back.
horrible conditions.
I do not care how he felt about Mr. Trump at this point. Like, that's just some ungratefulness.
No, I want to wait and find out if they actually had anything to do with him getting out, because I'm suspecting again that Trump had nothing to do with it.
It was two other legal guys.
I don't care.
I
I don't think they had nothing to do with it. Sweden was not going to let him go until they were ready. They were not going to let him out.
Regardless, I think he's going to cave. He's going to cave at some point.
I don't think he's going to cave because he's the one who said he didn't understand the Black Lives Movement.
Yeah,
and now the black people are getting mad at him again because he's not apologizing. And now they're bringing up old stuff like, well, he is the same guy who said he didn't understand about this and that with Eric Garner. And it's just not making you look good, A$AP Rocky.
No, it's
A$AP,
not.
just say you freaking thank you. Say thank you to somebody.
Yeah.
Just say thank you. You have not done one interview or not any media, anything, and said thank you. Those two words. You don't even have to put a name with it.
If Trump helped him to get out, he should say thank you. But I'm suspecting it is going to come out later that Trump and his people had nothing to do with
He didn't say thank you to whoever had to do it.
Okay.
He should say publicly, thank you, everybody who supported me.
Well, he felt like he was wrongly persecuted anyway. So
well,
don't
he was
forget
on
that
video
point.
slinging this man around. No, he was on video
felt like
beating
the dude
somebody
was
down.
harassing him.
Don't be talking about the equestrian artists like that.
Well, he still got a guilty verdict.
Oh,
At the end of the day, he got a guilty verdict, and he's not getting any prison time. So you need to say thank you.
Yeah, because time
Be
served
the
for
man
what
your
he
mama
did.
raised and say have some manners.
You forget. He said, oh, he's not getting prison time. But time served. He was in there, dang near 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Okay, guess what? The exonerated 5 was in there for 15 years. Centonia Brown was in jail for 16 years.
You can't
killing
relate
the man
the two.
that was raping her.
You can't
so
relate
it don't
the
matter
two.
about
It's two
time
different
served.
cases.
Don't give me that time served. A$AP apologize.
You're doing that.
A$AP apologize.
You're doing that level of...
What you say, Mrs. Equestrian?
Just say I'm
What's
sorry.
your thoughts? Should A$AP apologize?
Yes, absolutely. I think at this point, he's in a position where he needs to say something.
Yes.
It's making him look bad for not saying anything.
Okay, I get your point.
Because what happened to Chris Brown when he did that to Rihanna and said nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It got worse and worse.
And what Chris wanted to say was, she hit me first.
Yes.
But he didn't say anything.
So the idea is
Wait
that
a minute. Speaking of
she
hitting
hit
somebody
him first.
we had Shorty Mac on the live earlier.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to bring her in video, then we went to break because Hurricane Dave, who I was just speaking so highly of last week and so disappointed in the accusations, turns out that
explain to people who don't know who
Hurricane
he
Dave was the program director at Hot 97 for 20 years. He's been in radio for 30 years. He probably only 40 years. No, he about 50 something. Yeah. or older. But apparently he already was facing a sexual assault charge in Houston And then that's
Damn.
why he ended up in Atlanta. Because that was the only way they weren't pressing charges against him.
So he's a serial booty grabber.
So he's a serial booty grabber and a private part puller outer and locking people in the room and groper. But luckily we have to go to break right now.
We got to go to break when you get to radio.
Oh,
the show is over.
Oh my God, the show is over.
Yeah, he's not even talking to you a question.
I was so busy driving this bus and running over Hurricane Dave. The show is over, you guys. Anybody gonna say
like that?
I mean, you don't end it like that. Hey,
why is
show's over.
everybody just looking at me?
You got to do an outro or something.
Right. And do you want to thank your guests for coming on?
I want somebody else to say something besides me. Bob, you can speak.
Well, thank you for our equestrian expert for coming on and telling us about the rodeo. Could you just tell folks where they can find it and any information, social media and all that?
If you'd like any information.
Your name, the name of it. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna go there. Okay. So Bill Pickett Invitational Rodeo. You can go and find us. So you type in Google and go to BillPickettInvitationalRodeo.com. Look at all of our events for the year. Next August we'll be here. But
what's your name, Mia?
My name is Erica Frank.
Okay.
And I'm from Loganville, Georgia. If any of you guys are curious.
Loganville.
Loganville.
So were you born in Loganville?
No, I'm originally from Sacramento, California.
They don't do no rodeos out there.
What? Yes, we do. He just told you.
In Sacramento?
Yeah.
In LA. I remember Bill Pickett in the 70s.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah. I was working at a radio station.
It is out west, right?
Yeah, it is. I remember when
out west.
Like, it was like in 78, 79.
I flunked geography. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
You fell over that White House
That's that Ohio Unified.
He fell off that fence.
Ever since he fell off that White House gate, he ain't been the same.
Bob,
Back
what
in
last word you got to say
days.
for the show today? What you got to say to people out there?
Hey, people out there, thanks for tuning in. Every weekend, we try to deliver to you stuff that is newsworthy, not so newsworthy, hilarious, funny, some stuff that you can put on bulletin boards, and some stuff you just can't tell your mama. But tune in every week because we try to give you what the people want to hear from some people that like to talk.
So let us know next week what's your favorite television show, because we covered Queen Sugar this week. Shout out to the OWN Network. And we talked about Marlon Wayans. I want to know what happened when you watched Sextuplets and what other reality thing, whatever show. Actually, I want you to tell me who your favorite housewife
It's been a great
of
show,
Potomac
JoJo
is.
in these streets. Chef Clarence.
Yeah.
The music.
What you gotta say? The same thing you're gonna say to folks. JoJo in these streets gonna keep going on, but we gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, I think that the main thing is we're gonna try to come up with some new recipes this week. Me and Jonelle, we're gonna come up with recipes.
Y'all had something last night though, but y'all didn't bring that here though. Peach cobbler, I understand.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna bring some peach cobbler.
Some of it here.
Yeah,
I'll bring some
y'all
peach
didn't need
cobbler.
that peach cobbler.
We
You
don't
get
need
right
you.
to the studio.
Yeah, we don't need you talking about food.
Hey, this is JoJo. These are the producer channels right here.
That's
You
right.
tune like every Saturday morning from
See you next
10 a.m. to
week.
12 noon. Keep it locked right here on Hip Hip. What's that you call Hip Hop Joint Rap Radio? 3 guys in a microphone. Up next.
You hear this? You hear this?
He's
shit?
doing one of
He
my
talking about
numbers.
me not knowing my stories. He owns this radio station.
He like Jermaine Dupri. What's that show I'm on
When you
again?
went to Hip Hip.
That was pretty good. Your girl, she know what she doing.